Sup, Raider Bear Live. Let's dance.
Rock Raider. Let's go! Let's go! Getting imitated! Never duplicated! That fool with no hair! That shouts like Ric Flair! Woo! What? Woo! Woo! The Raider Bear! Raiders! Freaking Morty Raiders! Yes! The Raider Bear! I don't care. I don't even like not doing my opening, okay? It's supposed to save me energy and time. Let's go! Asante Osa. What's up, family? Welcome to the show, though. Alexa, hush! Raiders! Sup? Welcome to the show. Please consider a subscription to Raider Bear Family page. All you have to do on YouTube is just click on that little bell and you will get alerts to whenever I go on my show, and you know you must be alerted. And last but not least, consider a subscription on Raider Bear Family page on YouTube. It's just $5 a month. You can cancel at any time, but you won't want to, because the funds that we receive, we use for charities all over literally the world. We saved 28 kids in Africa. We sent 650 COVID shots to, I want to say Iran, but I can't remember if it was Israel. But these were all kids that were in poverty and they didn't have shots. And so we were sending them to over there, and monies we were contributing were being split up and going to all these different things. And we were just jacked. And now we're working with St. Jude's and early onset cancer with kids. So first, let me show you that this is brand new, right in the bag. You can see the zip code and everything, or barcode on there and everything. I'm going to take these out gently, oh, so gently, so that everyone knows that they have not been caressed by anyone's head. Look, you can see the tag on the side. They have not been caressed by anyone's face other than yours, whoever you may be. Tonight, to the contributor of the most stars will go these fine Raider Lokes. And now I will place them back in the bag like a ceremonial sword going back in its sheath. I don't know. And then I'll take it out again later on and show it. I want Mama Bear to walk in right when I say the part. And then I'll take it out and show it to you again. Wait, Mom. No, Mama Bear. No, I was talking about glasses. All right. Okay. Now I won't go back all the way in there for me, but okay. All right. So what's up? Welcome to the show. Oh, I also said that to the contributor of the most stars to go along with the Raider Lokes would be my whiteout patch. I would add that to the sunglasses tonight. And I said that the package would probably grow, which also sounds bad, but you know. And I'm going to add, the blackout patch. That's right. The blackout patch, the whiteout patch, and the sweet Raider Lokes to the contributor of the most stars tonight. Will go those fine items. All right. Oh, look, check me out. I'm just look at me. I even coffee in style, custom. Okay. I just want to say this before I say anything else. I know I didn't even do the rankings, who came in first and who came in second and all that stuff. I'm too excited. I'm having a good night. Happy Friday to everyone. Wouldn't it be funny, just literally funny as hell, if the Raiders found a way to really win with Jimmy Garoppolo? I've come full circle on Jimmy Garoppolo. I'm no longer upset that Jimmy Garoppolo is a Raider. now, now that he's here and we have his older brother up in the box, the minority leader, you son of a... Oh, sorry. It's reflex. Start thinking about him sitting up in some luxury box above me at a game, and I just want to drill through the bottom of the hole of the place. Sorry. Sorry. Anyway, sorry. I get carried away. I don't like number 12. But if we find a way to win with Jimmy Garoppolo, oh my God, I'm going to clown everyone. Every Monday night after our Sunday victory, whoever we beat, I'm just going to be like, you just lost to the Raiders and Jimmy Garoppolo, right? What are you doing? This is funny. If we find a way to win with Jimmy Garoppolo, the rest of the league should be upset. They should be upset. We all know what he is, okay? We all know what he is. He's a very good, very comparable quarterback that's had a very weird career. For example, when he got his first 2 starts, when, our minority leader, sorry. When our minority leader got suspended for Deflategate, he had to miss, I think it was 6 games, something like that. Anyway, when he was missing those games, Jimmy Garoppolo was given those starts. Now, he only actually got 2 starts and then he got hurt. But in those 2 starts, he threw for just under 300 yards in both games. In the first game, he threw for a touchdown. In the second game, he threw 3 touchdowns. One of them was running to his right with a guy right in his face, getting ready to smash him. Big defensive end. And right when the guy went like that to grab Jimmy Garoppolo, he just went flick like that and touchdown. So I don't want to hear any more about he can't throw the deep ball. Okay. For those of you who are saying or hearing these reporters who are jackwagons, okay. And I tell you guys, when you want to know the truth, you come see the Raider Bear. You notice it's not bragging. I am better than all these guys. It's true. But I put foots in them. Okay. But run circles around them. But truth be told, they stretch the truth. They'll tell you certain things. They'll say, oh, this is going to happen. And then when it doesn't, they just disappear or won't comment about it anymore when they're completely wrong. But truth be told, I think there's a good chance that the Raiders could win with Jimmy Garoppolo, mainly because when they've been able to keep him on his feet, when they've been able to keep him healthy, if you go back and you look at his numbers, they're pretty damn good. I mean, they just are. There were a couple times where the Niners lost confidence in him and they weren't allowing him to throw the ball very much. Now, whether that's because Jimmy was playing badly or he was just in the doghouse with Shanahan and Shanahan just wanted to win with his running game and defense, who knows? But the bottom line is there are a certain amount of games, both when he was a Patriot and when he was a Niner, that he just flat out played well, threw touchdowns. And then he would get confidence from the coach and his teammates and so on, and then get hurt. That's his history, is every time he gets an opportunity, a genuine opportunity, he seems to get hurt and then, he loses the season. Remember, it was during Brock Purdy's big run, that was Jimmy Garoppolo going down. So I guess it's all down to that damn foot. Because again, if you keep hearing, this is where I was going, when you keep hearing the press saying, Jimmy can't throw the ball deep. He can't throw the ball deep. No, they should say Jimmy can't throw the deep ball yet. See, we all want to say that we're being patient, and we're not. We're Raider fans. We expect what we want, and we want to win. We want to get better, and we want to see it now. And we have a right to feel that way because the team has been bad for far too long. We have a new regime in place that's already had a year to get things started. Now, we don't expect him to just go right out there and tear the league apart, but, we expect to see some improvement. We expect to see winning. You see what I mean? This is just a calm person saying to you, hey, there's no reason why we shouldn't now have expectations. Last year, no bueno. And I'm not even going to go into whether he was tanking and all that. I would argue with you that it was a combination of tanking and getting rid of Derek Carr because of the clause in his contract that allowed for just that year. If he played poorly, you could get rid of him. Well, of course, you're going to use that clause if you're Josh McDaniels. Derek Carr's not his guy. You know what I mean? Derek Carr's a gunslinger that wants to do what he does and win games with his athletic ability and his big arm. And Josh doesn't want to do that. He wants a guy that just manages the ball down the field. And then when they see an opening, they attack. and then they manage the ball down the field, and then they see an opening and they attack, either with slants, sometimes a deep ball, mostly, you know, bubble screens and running plays and draws and all kinds of combinations of things. But that's good. You don't want to be able to just look at some team's offense like ours and say, oh yeah, that, you know, they're doing this. If they can tell what we're doing, we're not, you know, we're not showing enough looks. We're not changing it up. We're not diversifying what we do enough. You know what I mean? And if you can say that about the club you love, they're in trouble. And now I'll be honest with you, I can't say that. I think that part of the reason, like, they let go of Darren Waller at tight end wasn't just because he got hurt a lot. It was because he was not a pure tight end. He was a converted wide receiver to tight end that was still working out kinks in his game. And that's hard to do when you're injured. So now, on top of him being hurt, you got a guy that's still trying to, you know, really learn the position. You can't have that. I don't care how good he was. I don't care how explosive he was, you know, on a play-to-play basis. I don't care. That's not good enough. He's got to be able to block for the run. He's got to be able to fake. He's got to be able to motion and know how to, you know, fake with his body position, get down in a run position like you're going to block, and then jump out of that and start running the route. You know, he's got to understand those, and he didn't still. He still didn't. Was still struggling with that stuff. So Josh McDaniels just said, you know, I'm going to trade him for the asset that he is and go get a tight end. And we got, you know, one of the best, I think the best. I love Mayer. Michael Mayer is going to be a stud, man. He's going to, I already predicted he will lead the Raiders in jersey sales after year one, probably like mid-year. He'll start to lead in jersey sales. He's going to make catches. He's going to get touchdowns. He's going to be a red zone monster. Jimmy Garoppolo is going to hit that dude a lot. Don't forget, Jimmy Garoppolo, when he was healthy on his feet and playing for the Niners, he looked really good. When he was healthy, he took them to a division championship, and the year prior, he took them to a Super Bowl. Okay? So I'm sorry that, you know, we can make all the arguments we want about it's because of the Niners' super defense. Okay, but they still had a quarterback that had to play the position, that had to do his job, and he did it so well that, you know, they got, you know, damn close. And, you know, it's forgivable. They were playing the Chiefs. We know, you know, they're a good team. So it is what it is. But I think he could really end up doing something. Okay, so honorable mention to Travis McNeil and Keith Horenza, because they came in second and third. Actually, technically, Tony Carpenter-Evans did, because Travis McNeil would be YouTube. So on YouTube, Stephen Shaw was first, John LaJoie was second, and Travis McNeil was third. So I love you guys. Appreciate you tuning in. Much love. I know normally I always shout, hey, we're going to do my middle round. I say all my gold medals. The only reason I didn't tonight is a weird reason. In other words, I don't have a bad thing to tell you guys. It's nothing sad. I actually got really one more. I got really good news today from my doctors, and, you know, this is all personal stuff, so I'm not gonna, you know, sit here and go, it was this, and it was this, but but it's just as far as my overall health. I got all this. I had all these tests done, and I'm the one of those people that just assumes you're not going to do well. You know, I've been busting my ass, but no, I'm going to, you know, fail. I'm one of those people that does that. I'm nervous right until the end. And then when I got there and I found out my test results, it was like, they were through the roof. I didn't do good. I did great. So it feels good. Feels good to know that I'm healthy. There's some little things in my family history, and I'm beating that. So I was just like, ugh. Travis Kelly, what's up? Welcome to the show. Maricel Luminatas. Wow, that's beautiful. Welcome to the show. Bobby Ware, what's up? Bob Stannard, always there for R8RBEAR. That's my buddy right there. Denton Rhodes, Space Force. Tony Carpenter-Evans, I didn't give you your salute. Much love. Good to see you. And you make sure that, you know, like you said the other night, you punch that boy in the chest and make his balls drop. We're not worthy. Every man should have a mom like that. Oh, God, I love that woman. Jake Bumpus, what's up? Welcome to the show. David Fowler, how you doing, brother? Welcome to the show. Steeler Val, my favorite Steeler fan in the house, and young Tommy. What's up, Tommy? Good to see you, brother. One time for Tommy. And the Eagles? No. We're not doing that, Tommy. That was just one for you. Okay, but I'm not shouting Eagles. I'll just say, and the Eagles? Yeah, the Eagles. My good friend Tommy is also an Eagles fan. He just loves him some Raider Bear. Stephen Marchand, what's up? Welcome to the show. James and Princetta Walker in the house. What's up? Family in the house. Jim Vanderland Bear. Okay, so Maricel Luminatus, I love that. Said, hello, Bear. What's up? You know, Maricel, not much. I'm doing good. Like I was saying, I just got this great report back. And then more importantly, I'm really excited about the direction the Raiders are going in. When you hear about camp and what's coming back from camp, you can't help but get a little bit excited. Now, I know we lost one of our running backs, but it was Andrew Walter, you know, and with all due respect to Andrew Walter, I mean, he was a fringe back that, you know, might not have even made the team. So I feel bad for him that he's going to miss the season. God bless him. But at least, you know, dodge a bullet. It wasn't, because when I first heard the report about one of the running backs going down, I just immediately assumed it was going to be White. You know what I mean? I just thought it would be just Raider luck to find out, oh, and now Zamir White is down. What? We have Josh Jacobs on line too? Pay me my money. Jesse Parker, what's up, brother? Welcome to the show. DeAndre Miller, how you doing, man? Welcome to the show. DPC, always there for Raider Bear. Doc Raider said, Raider Bear, Jim and I are going to the range with that picture of Brady you posted as our target. I expect to see recording and video, or it didn't happen. Okay, because that's legend stuff right there. So I need evidence. I am very excited to see O'Connell play in the preseason. Michael Purifoy, most of us actually are. And I do know some people who were at camp directly, and they're commenting about the fact that even though you are seeing O'Connell make mistakes, which is to be expected, you know, it's the rare occasion when a rookie at quarterback anyway, it's the rare occasion when a rookie quarterback just walks on the field and, you know, is just slinging it all over the place. You know what I mean? Because they still have to learn the cadences, the timing, you know, the pace of their offensive line and blah, 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 blah. But early reports, though, are strong. We're seeing that he's delivering the ball. He's hitting on all the short stuff. Now, that was what I was hearing. Was anything intermediate or valve-ish? You know what I mean? Like if he thinks he's going to get sacked, he can just turn and hit whoever happens to be playing running back. Please come back, Josh. Josh, pretty please. Please come back, Josh. He's coming back. I told you he's coming back. There's already rumors that they're in negotiations. So Josh is coming back. I can't give you an exact timetable. I just told you I had my inside source that said, and I quote, he's coming back. He's just pissed off. He was in the parking lot with Max Crosby, ready to run into the building, sign the contract, and smile for the cameras because he wanted to show everyone in the fan base and throughout the league that all he wanted was to be a Raider. So right down to the deadline, he was hoping that something would get done so he could literally that minute run into the building and sign it and be excited and blah, blah, blah. Now, at first, I kind of called that a gimmick. I just thought it was kind of a gimmick because how could he not know whether or not they were close enough that, you know, a deal could be signed at the final moments of the day? I mean, I just come on. It just felt like PR, you know what I mean? So that Raider Nation would know that he's a good guy and he's getting jerked around. And we kind of already know that, you know what I mean? But he wanted to make sure. So he was there chomping at the bit, you know, to get in there. But no, that was BS. And so O'Connell looks really good. O'Connell looks really good, especially on intermediate and short stuff, hitting the tight ends. It's just the deep stuff. Some of the time where he has to hold the ball for routes, he's not recognizing pressure and he's getting hit, or he's making mistakes, or he's throwing the ball when he gets hit and it's going to the ground. Little stuff like that. But from what I understand, though, he has a grasp of the offense pretty solid already. Now it's just the matter of running it. You know what I mean? I can beat you over the head for a month about a recipe I want you to make. But when it's time to make it, you're still not going to feel necessarily like, oh, this is going to be easy. You know what I mean? And so O'Connell, although he knows what they want to see on the field, he now has to go out there and translate that. And at this speed, and that's something he has to get used to quick. Bill Cox, we have signed linebackers. We signed 2, but it was, you know, a month or 2 ago. But we signed 2 separate Steelers former linebackers that are pretty nice. And then we just had Jalen Smith, the former linebacker of both the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. Now, Jalen Smith, to me, is a lot like what we saw from Marcus Peters. Don't forget that before we signed Marcus Peters, we had to wait a while. You know, most of us had moved on to a certain extent. Now, not me. I mean, if you remember correctly, if you watch my show, you remember I said we would get Marcus Peters. It was just a matter of dotting I's and crossing T's. And he may have even had, issues with that he had to deal with. Sometimes professionals, they ask for the team time back before they go to do it because they have to move their kids from the schools they're in. And, they don't want to do it in one day. So they want sometimes a day just to break it to their kids and tell their wife and their mom and dad, because remember, a lot of these players, they support their parents. They buy them homes and cars and everything. And now they're going to move to another state and play somewhere else in different colors. Oftentimes they want the parents to come with them, which is unrealistic for most of us. But when you're, when you have that kind of wealth at the football level, if you sign any kind of contract, especially your second one, it means you've made, a few $1 million in your career. You can move your parents, buy them more cars, So he's probably in the middle of doing that. And I could see a situation where Jalen Smith is in the same situation. Even though he's a free agent, he's not a free agent in the sense of a guy that's begging for a job. He just played his previous season with the Giants, and he was one of his last times playing was with our defensive coordinator with the New York Giants. So they have a familiarity with each other. So if he just comes in and shows he's healthy, I would imagine that our defensive coordinator would want him. Jim Vanderlyn, you're watching on both. That's commitment, man. I appreciate that. David Fowler, what's up? Welcome to the show. Craig Gilmore, I see you there. Jeremy King, what's up? Raiders. Yay, Mr. Raider Bear. I'm glad your doctor's appointment went good. Yes, it did. Actually, it went better than good, to be honest with you. I had like goals and then I blew them away. So I was really happy. Let's see. Craig Gilmore, 3-14, draft Caleb Williams and multiple Super Bowls. Craig Gilmore, I've been telling my viewers, even if we do end up having a decent season, we could end up trading some of the talent that we have. Hunter Renfrow is still, you guys have to understand, he's only safe in the sense of he can't leave, but Josh McDaniels is side-eyeing Hunter Renfrow. Now, then suddenly we've heard the last week or so that Josh McDaniels loves Hunter Renfrow. He's the man. Oh my God, Hunter Renfrow, he's great. Kind of gaslighting, feels like, so that when other teams come looking to make a move, maybe he can get a little bit more than what they're offering. Maybe they're offering a 5, or a 6 for Hunter Renfrow, when in reality he wants a 2 or a 3 for Hunter Renfrow. So they settle on a 4 or a very low 3, something like that. And I think that's what's happening. You do that, you stockpile picks, and then when you go into this next draft, you just bedazzle whoever's at the top, whatever that you have to get get Caleb. Now, it's probably going to have to be number 1. So you're going to have to give up, you're going to have to give up your number 1. You're going to have to give up whatever you pulled back in that haul. But you're probably going to be able to give up your number 1, probably would be able to get at least a 3 or a 4 for Hunter Renfrow. And then I'm thinking about what next year would have, next year's first round pick, that kind of thing. And then you jump up and you get Caleb Williams. I was debating this with a friend the other day, and I said I would give a first round pick this year, a first round pick next year, and 2 2s. And he, his head went through the ceiling. That's way too much. You can't do all that. You're forsaking your future. And okay, first, we've been trying to build our future for 15 years. That's enough of that, okay? If we have to, roll the dice and take a chance and give up a bunch of picks and go get Caleb Williams, freaking do it. Freaking, something like that. Richard Chavez, what's up, brother? Raiders, welcome to the show, brother. So I am in agreement with you, Craig Gilmore. I would sell out for Caleb Williams. As usual, I'm late. Oh, my struggle is real. Corinna Trujillo, I love. I just looked up the measurables on Mayer. He's a big boy. Jim Vanderlyn, Michael Mayer is not only a big boy. He was the winner in his last season in college of Pro Football Focus's new statistic called combat catches. Now, I know a lot of you who watch my show religiously know what that is because I've already taught you guys about it. So I'll just be very brief for the few new people I've seen watching. I want to be, fair and make sure they know what I mean. The NCAA's created a new statistic last year. I think it was maybe the year before that and last year. Might be 2 years. But anyway, it may be 1 year. Anyway, last year, clearly the number 1 player in college football in combat catches was Michael Mayer. Now, what is a combat catch? A combat catch is at the point of a catch, when someone else on defense is also going up for that ball or interrupting your arms in the process of trying to defend you, or getting their hands between your hands, or getting their hand on the ball, any sort of action like that, where you're up in the air, essentially jousting for the ball, jousting for the ball against a defender. Now, jousting. Now, if you look it up, it's pretty crazy because he led by a lot, and which is impressive because it just shows that that's the definition of strength. It's the definition of strength because you're in the air, your feet aren't on the ground. And when you come down, you're having enough body control in your abs to squeeze, to use your upper body still to fight in the air, fight off another young man who, let's now remember, anyone and everyone he was playing in college football lifts weights just like he does, runs fast just like he does. Some of them were probably faster than he is. And yet he defeated them all in combat catches. I think that's awesome. I think he's going to bring that into the NFL with him for sure. And with the way, this is what I was getting at earlier, and I kind of got off my point. Jimmy Garoppolo and his connection that he had with Kittles in Santa Clara. Oh, those dirty Niners. I mean, it's not bad enough that you left San Francisco in the dust and you just walked away from him, okay? But you take the name with you as well? That's wrong, man. It's just messed up. You can't do that. You can't leave the city empty like that and then go, but you know, we're going to still keep the name, okay? It's terrible. You don't see us playing in Las Vegas as the Oakland Raiders, do you? Dimwits. Putting foots in you. What's wrong with those Niners? Okay, so anyway, my point is that Jimmy Garoppolo established a very comfortable relationship with Kittles, i.e., he likes throwing to big, strong tight ends, especially when they're running crossing routes because he can see lanes. The quarterback can see those lanes, see if safeties are playing deep or if they're coming in. And if those plays are there, he's going to put that ball up and we're going to light up defenses. See, it's a secret, though. It's a secret. No one expects us to do anything. Let's be honest. Everyone's basically rating us as getting worse. For example, is Jimmy Garoppolo a better quarterback than Derek Carr? The answer to most people is no. Clear and away, no. We have to remember, Derek Carr threw routinely season by season for 4,000 yards. I don't think Jimmy Garoppolo's ever thrown for 4,000 yards, like not even once. Now, has he thrown for well over 2,000 and threw a bunch of touchdowns? Yes. And so, see, I don't really care if he's exactly like Derek Carr. You know why? Because Derek Carr didn't win shut your mouth. I was going to say ship, you know, like ships in the ocean. He didn't win ship, okay, while he was here. Like battleships. He didn't win ship. I want to make sure my boy Tommy knows I'm not cussing. You use that, Tommy, okay? Replace bad words with other words that sound just like them. Holy Shanghai. Greg Lloyd, what's up? Welcome to the show. Antonio Penaloza, what's up? Welcome to the show. I love that. What's up, Bear? What's your opinion on Garoppolo? Well, there, you just got it. I would say this. Oh, great looking kid, Antonio. Oh, he's a good looker. I love your profile picture. Okay, so let me just say this. I believe that we can win if he doesn't get hurt. Now, my first impressions were he was going to come in, he was going to join our team, and he was going to immediately get himself hurt. You know what I mean? If for no other reason to be able to go, yep, okay, go ahead and pay me. You know, I'm here. You know, I got my guarantees. I want them now. You know what I mean? That is still a possibility. Is it likely? No. But is it still a possibility? Yes. And so it made me nervous, any idea that we were going to sign him and he was going to be our starter. But now that we have him and we know what's up, I don't hate it. I don't hate it only because I know what our destiny could be now with this guy if we can just keep him on the field. You know what I mean? Because all my study so far says that if we keep him on the field, we will win football games. If we keep him on the field, we will win football games. Steven Shaw! I know there was more bids than that. I'm sorry. My tab was glitching and I was trying to get up that so that I could say thank you and ring my bell. But now I have it up. So if there's any further bids, I will be intensely Welcome to the show and appreciate the love and the stars, Stephen. Good luck. Wow. Okay. No, I had the volume like virtually off and it's still, I can still hear me. That's how powerful my lungs are. Oh, I'm having a good, I'm sorry. I just had a great day. David! Appreciate the love on the stars, brother. I see you. So what's going on in camp? What's going on in camp is the wide receiver battles with the defensive backs are getting tasty. We're seeing a lot of battle. Oh, wait a minute. I see. Okay. So, oh, okay. I didn't know it worked like that. Okay, cool. Cool. Marvin Suarez Bear. Here's a fun fact about the Chiefs fans. When they cheer, they sound like they're giving birth. What's up, Marvin Suarez? I appreciate the laugh, brother. Welcome to the show. No, but you know what? That's funny. But if you ever want to talk about getting over on Chiefs fan, does anyone remember that they had a copycat fan that was a wolf, like our guy, Raider Wolf, who obviously was a Raider fan in a wolf costume way before any Chiefs fan was doing that. Okay, I can testify to that. Okay, now fast forward, this nitwit in KC starts wearing this wolf costume and turns out in his other life, he's a bank robber. And I'm not joking, a bank robber. Okay, so the guy was like notorious for robbing banks. He even wore the same wolf's head he wears to games. God's honest. There's like security photos of it, of him coming out of one of the banks. And they went, oh, we're looking for this man. He has a red wolfish face and he's ugly and stupid. I mean, what are you doing? I mean, at least get a new mask. Put on Frankenstein or something. You know what I mean? What are you doing wearing your wolf mask? Oh my God. What a buffoon. What a Moulignon. What a nebbish. Anyway, so long story short, he was finally captured recently and he's in jail. And the actual Raider Wolf, the genuine legend, Raider Wolf, my good friend and I, celebrated and laughed. Not for very long, just a few hours, because it was awesome. Antonio Penaloza said, I forgot to thank you for having the best Raider show. Much love. I appreciate that. Scotty Lutz said, I love our Raiders and always will, but I sadly won't be surprised if we have another down year because we haven't had a winning franchise for a long time. And we have recently been inconsistent. Scotty Lutz, that was well said. And I would say to you honestly that I would not venture to try to say that what you're saying is wrong. You're not wrong. What I would add, though, is that every bad team, no matter how bad and how long they are bad, become better like that. There's no long growth period. If you really think back, almost every team that became great had a good draft, a good free agency pull, got lucky on a UDFA, an undrafted free agent or two, were able to get a guy from their roster healthy and not get hurt, a veteran that, is glue for the team. And for some luck, he was able to stay healthy all year. And then whoosh, suddenly it's a run to a Super Bowl. That's how it happens. And then the next season, because the team felt that and they liked it, they come back and they do it again. And so the idea is you've got to get a good chemistry with our youth, our veterans, bring that together, make a nice draft, little pull on free agency, little UDFA, and you make a run. And, you got to get the sugar on the offensive line. If you don't put sugar on the offensive line, you're not going to get any coffee out of it. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody likes something hot and black inside of them. That's why they call it Joe. My name's Joe. Yes, that was a line I used on women when I was about 17, and it worked. That's why they call coffee Joe, because everybody likes something hot and black inside of them. Carlos Boykins, what up, Bear? Long time being on no C due to work, but I got to disagree with you about Jimmy G. No problem, man. Dude hasn't won anything either, and the NFL championships and Super Bowl appearances were because of their stout defense and Shanahan's zone blocking scheme. They used to run the ball. Jimmy G was just along for the ride the years he was a 49er. Now, Carlos Boykins, again, just like Scotty Lutz, I can't disagree with that. I was the one that laughed at Jimmy Garoppolo when he became a Niner. I was the one that had Niner Beto, who does his own show called Niner Sickness. I had him on my show, and I stood right here, and I looked right in his face, and I said, your guy's going to suck. And in my opinion, he did. But did he have a good percentage? Yes. Did he have a good win percentage? Yes. And whether it was those other things, Carlos, I'm not disagreeing with that. But isn't those other things, the defense and all that stuff, and Shanahan carried him, the zone package. Okay, can't you say that about any quarterback? Don't they also have blocking schemes and good coaches, and that's how they win? I'm, again, not saying you're wrong. I'm just simply saying every quarterback needs that. You know what I mean? And I think there's a high likelihood that having now his old coach back, not Shanahan, his old offense back, not the Niners, but the offense that he came into the league and cut his teeth with, that offense. And now, without further ado, I would like to introduce to you that woman that needs no introduction, but has one of the best in the business, that red-headed lady of rage, the Mama Bear! All right, now you can go now. It's like the longest introduction, and then I want you to look into the camera once and go, Raiders, and then just go. No, next show. You can't do it now. Do you have
coffee?
I do. I see you're playing with the babies.
Yes.
The twins.
I'm getting ready to make cheesecake.
Ooh. All right. Well, I have to go.
No.
Show's over.
Right away.
Oh, all right. Hey, man, it's cheesecake, okay? Why do you think I'm married to her? She can cook. All right, so moving forward. Phil Yanez Bear, sorry I haven't been on for a minute. New job. If Jimmy wins and the Raiders start off 4-1 or 5-0, we will definitely go to the playoffs. Well, Phil Yanez, I don't want to go that far. Because if I go that far with you, too many other things would have to happen. I want to see some of the preseason first. I want to see this offensive line. I won't lie to you. Usually offensive linemen are pretty tight-lipped about things. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed that before, but I don't know. Offensive linemen is just kind of a thing. They don't talk very much. Now they do their press conferences and they say hi and my daughter's doing great and I love the Raiders, but they don't ever give you anything. Joel Elemenor basically said, and I quote, "This line is coming together. We want to gel and we want to be considered one of the better lines in the league. So we're going to go out there and we're going to give some of these people the business." I was like, okay. Now he didn't actually say that, but he had a big coy smile on his face. And he was basically saying, we're going to go out there and give it to these guys, and I'm excited about that. I'm excited to see Joel Elemenor also bigger. I don't know if you noticed, but he's bigger. He looks fantastic. And then we got rid of OJ Howard because we just had so much talent on the offensive line playing well with the tight ends that we have that can already play well and block. Lighter, faster guys that can play with their hands, can make catches, but can also block, especially this kid Horsted that we brought back. I'm telling you, that kid's nice. The only reason why he'll ever always be a number 2 or number 3 string guy and he'll never be a starter is because he was a very low draft pick. And as far as his mentionables, his 40-yard dash and stuff like that, it's not great. But can the guy play football? Can he run routes and make catches? Yeah, he's good. He's just not dynamic. You know what I mean? And in this day and age of football, everyone wants a dynamic player. Stephen Shaw said, "My wife's a Kansas City Chiefs fan." Stephen Shaw, I'm sorry to hear that. I am. It's got to be hard for you. Hey, man, it happens. The whole Romeo and Juliet thing, guys on opposite girls on opposite sides of the fence. And, it happens. It does. You know what I mean? But what are you going to do? Okay, let's see. Mr. Raider Bear, me and Mommy are going to Grampy's tomorrow. And if Uncle Jim comes, Mommy said I can go shooting with them. But I have to shoot a .22 pistol instead of their bigger ones. Well, Tommy, that's good. You should make sure you thank your mom and everyone else that's helping you. Make sure you pay close attention when they start talking about safety and how to, handle that pistol. And then always remember too, it does have something to do with your size. You do have to get a little bit older, you know what I mean? But don't feel bad when people talk about you being too small or too young. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? Everyone that's saying that to you, they used to be too small and too young. You know what I mean? We all have to grow up. You will, and you'll get your time. Don't worry, it's coming. Eric S. Stevenson, what's up? Welcome to the show. Hefe Casey, you wish. She does not have Chiefs hair. She has hot hair. But no, it's not very chiefy. But no, it's okay, Hefe. I get that from Niner fans all the time. They would look at me and they'd go, Raider Bear, what's up, man? But your wife, I mean, she's got Niner hair. And I'm like, okay, so do you just want to fight in public? Is that what we're doing? Miss Corinna, mommy said I can go. Nice. What's up, Mama Bear? Stephen Marchette. Mama Bear, everybody saying hello. Travis McNeil, sub Bear, what's good? I can't wait till the season starts. Does anyone know what NFL streaming platform should I buy so I can watch reruns because I work so much? I just know about the one on NFL Network, Travis McNeil. I'm not sure about any other ones. You know, I know that there's platforms where you can get it free, like Dofu, DOFU. I wasn't saying FU to Hefe Casey. I was actually saying the name of the app. See, Hefe Casey, I have a sense of humor too. By the way, we can't talk about our secret plans for the Chiefs and destroying their opportunity to win a Super Bowl in our stadium this year because Hefe is watching. And he'll go right back to Patrick and start talking to Mr. Majones and telling them about our secret plans. And so we can't do that, you know. But welcome to the show, Hefe. I'm just playing, bro. Okay, let's see what's going on. Ratatapow. Well, let's see. Bob Stanner, yeah, cheesecake's the weakness. Okay, so for everyone else that's watching, I am going to be at the opening game, but I'm going to be in the parking lot. Now, I don't remember exactly which lot I'm going to be in. Oso Raider keeps telling me, and I keep forgetting. I'm letting other people like handle it. I got people like taking care of my flight and all these other things and my hotel and everything else. And I don't even know, but I'll be there. David! I got to stop having them. They look so similar. I trick myself. David! Fowler! Appreciate the love on the stars, brother. Don't forget, we are competing in auction tonight for these amazing Raider Lokes. Look at that with the chrome logo. It's super dope. Okay. Right out of the package, right from the mail. Still has its tags on it and everything. Super awesome. To the contributor of the most stars. That's how I got it to go all the way back in the bag. To the contributor of the most stars tonight will go those two fine items and my whiteout patch and my blackout patch. To the contributor of the most stars tonight on Facebook, I haven't got my credentials yet on YouTube, which means not enough people are liking my YouTube, guys. Guilt trip. Come on, guys. Corinna Trujillo, I'm holding you personally responsible. You and Tony Carpenter Evans. I need an all-female executive front office for a Raider Bear family page on YouTube. Now get on that. Share. I sound like Raider Ed now. Anyway, to the contributor of the most stars tonight will go the brand new Raider Lokes and the whiteout and the blackout Raider Bear patch. To the contributor of the most stars tonight will go. Whoa. I just dropped them on my keyboard, though. I'm rhyming so much lately. I don't know what it is. It's like the spirit of Jesse Jackson is just enveloping me. And Rakim the rapper. I like old school stuff. I'm not going to bring up Post Malone and all these new school guys. Although I do like some of their music. I do like some of their music. Wait, what is that? David Fowler! Hey, look, David Fowler's making it plain. Okay, so the rest of you suckers, you need to step up. Just the patches are over $30. He's going to get away with a steal. You guys do the math. Come on, you guys, let's go. Oh, wait a minute. Dustin King. Dustin King, where were you tonight? Okay, you were nowhere around in my medal round. Okay, Josh Russell was just prancing around. He was, taunting you, walking around the ring ropes, going, where's the king now? All right, so real quick, Trey Tucker is turning out to be legit. Is going to make the team, no question. So if anyone didn't know that and you were excited, hoping that it would happen, it's happening. It's happening. That kid is incredible, making great catches, playing great football. Now, also, I can finally report we had a Jacoby Myers signing. Jacoby Myers looked nice in what was, I think it was, it was either Tuesday or Thursday's practice. I forget. I should have wrote it down. But he had a great day, made a lot of leaping catches, looked really good. We saw Hunter Renfrow on one of his last days at practice, looking really, one of the last days of practice just before we hit the weekend, looking really good, making catches in the back of the end zone, showing those tip-toe end zone skills. There we go. I got it out. So excited about that. And so that's just more footage also and propaganda we can put out there that shows other teams, hey, if you want him, come get him, but you're going to have to pay top Dizzy. All right, let's see. David Fowler's got some information for you. We get the NFL Game Pass through the DAZN app, DAZN, DAZN app here in Australia. Right on. Thank you, David Fowler. Let's see. Travis McNeil, I'm going to need to check that out because I can't miss a game. Good man. Tony Carpenter Evans says, awesome. I'll be at the game with my dad. He's a Steeler fan, and it feels great to spend some memories together. That is awesome, Tony Carpenter Evans. I really love that. One of the last things, one of the big things I got to do for my dad before he passed away was I paid for all the tickets for us to go to a real nice Raider game, and he had a blast. And my dad was one of those people that he worked hard every day of his life and to earn money every day of his life for me and my sister. And he never really thought of himself. We actually had to badger him just to get him one day to buy himself a nice car. He just wouldn't do it. He was driving around in this just bucket, old Ford F-150. And when I say bucket, I mean, we respected and loved that truck, but I mean, it had like sledgehammer dings in it from having been on construction sites and, lumps of concrete that accidentally got flown by an excavator. It would hit his truck and he would just go, he'd just leave it there. And so years and years he drove that truck when he had all these hundreds of thousands of dollars in the bank he could have spent to get himself a new truck, and he just wouldn't. Uh-oh. Steven! Appreciate you, brother. Much love. And so that's my favorite tear-jerking dad story. He was the man. Doc Raider Bear, I've told Tommy the same thing. He is old enough to learn, and I started with a 22 when I was his age, and Jim and I both told him safety is paramount. Don't get me wrong, Doc Raider. I knew you would say that. You know what I mean? That's just one responsible adult father to another, realizing what you would have said to him and supporting that. So good job, guys. Okay. Tana Moku said, hey, Bear, I'm late today. Well, you know what, Tana? We're just going to start the whole show over. I'm going to just do the whole hour over again because you didn't make it. This is now the Tana Moku show. No. What are you doing late? Huh? Putting foots in you. Okay. I thought you had love for the bear, Tana. What is up? I've got like a handful of minutes left. And now you show up? Putting foots in Tana Moku. I love you, brother. Jim Vandalin talking gun junk. He said, I'm rusty, Doc, but I beat you last time. I love it. Hey, I never challenged anyone named Doc to a shooting contest. Okay. No. Like Doc Holliday. No. Pass. Aloha, Rick Samarano. Much love to you. Bear, show people your sign I made you. I make signs. Hit me up. Make Raider signs. Oh, yeah. Right behind me or just above my head, you can see the Raider Bear and Raider Bear Live logo right there. That was made for me, my good friend, Bob Stannard. If you are interested in a sign, especially nice wooden ones with that nice looking lacquer kind of look to it, look up my guy, Bob Stannard. He does good quality work. Let's see. Josh ain't going to play any preseason this year. Dustin King, honestly, if you, you remember, Dustin, you watch my show all the time. You remember I told all of you, I did not think he would get back until the first week of the season, but he'll get back right when the last preseason game ends. And then he'll have that 5-day window to get ready with the club, sign his franchise tag and start, warming up for the first game of the season. And I think I'm just a realist. Okay, guys, from having watched a lot of football, Josh is going to be a little rusty. He's not going to look like the same guy at first. That first game, he's probably going to be, a tick off. You know what I mean? Because when you're at game tight NFL level speed and you're the number one running back, it's a fall off when you take a few days off. You know what I mean? It really is. And now he has a lot more than that off. So we got to hope he can just get his legs under him quickly. Oh, Tanamoku, you had to take your niece to Walmart. That's cool. No, you don't have to explain yourself to me, brother. I was just having fun with you. So, Tano, you watch me as much. I mean, damn, you go back years with me, man. You think I'm going to dump you because one night you're a little bit late? Nah, we're good, brother. So now moving forward, what's going on with the running back situation? We hope that Zamir White's going to be the. Ooh, stop teasing me with you making these fresh from scratch graham cracker crusts.
Which one you want me to use?
The honey, of course. I like my cinnamon, but I want to start with the honey.
This one.
Yes, honey. Wait, slower. Slower for the fans. Because we love it when you enter, but we love it when you leave even more.
Yeah.
I'm just being a pig for the fans, that's all. They were all saying hi to you. Everybody.
Hi,
Tony
everybody.
Carpenter,
Happy
Evans,
Friday.
everyone. Yeah, they got love.
TGIF. Hi, Jim. Jim Vanderlyn.
Yeah, hang on.
Hi, Anna. Hi, Karina.
All right.
Hi, Bob.
Wait a minute. Look. This guy's a Chiefs fan. He's all, she has Chiefs hair.
Yeah, I really.
Oh, yeah, we get a lot of that. Shut up.
You wish. Raiders.
Right?
Life.
What's up, Mama Bear? Stephen Marchand.
Hi, Stephen.
Tony Carpenter Evans. Hey, Mama
Hi,
Bear.
Tony.
Okay, wait, where was it? Okay, Raider Bear, you and Mama Bear have the best show. Aw,
Thank you.
God love, Stephen. All right, let's see.
Hi, Dustin.
Right,
Tom Oku. He
Yeah.
hasn't been on there for a while.
and he apologized for being late.
Rick Samarano.
And I verbally chastised him. for
Hi,
being late.
Troy. Steeler Val.
John Velasco, what's up, brother? Oh, see, and John said hello.
Hi, John.
There you go. Okay, we got to make sure we're caught up. Troy Gill.
Stephen Shaw.
Wait, Troy Gill.
Troy Gill.
There's Anna
Troy
Diaz
Gill.
Rincon.
Troy Gill.
I said
Sorry.
Troy.
David Fowler. Hello.
David Pelkliva.
David Pellcliver.
Bob Standard.
I said hi to Bob. Always hi
I
to
think
Bob.
we got oh, Tommy.
And Casey.
We got Tommy.
Hi, Tommy.
Daniel Hibbenstrike.
Why do you sound all...
Where have you been, Daniel? Daniel Hibbenstrike.
Good Lord.
I love that guy. That's so German. He's been watching me for a while, but I haven't seen him in a minute.
Hi, Karina.
I hope he has his family watching, because he knows I always do that. Daniel. I can't. I love that name.
Come on, boys. They're on full hyper mode tonight.
Daniel Hibbenstrike says the bear a beast. Raiders! Let's go. B. Al, what's up, brother? Welcome to the show. David, what's up? Okay, Bard's in the house. Oh, do we have another bid? David! Appreciate the love on the stars. And congratulations and good luck. And I hope you win and stuff. Okay, let's see. Manuel Zermano, what's up? Welcome to the show. Oh, Aubrey, Lynn. Manuel Zermano, his daughter said hi. Watch, she'll come all the way back in here. Just because it's for a daughter. She'll come all the way back in here. I told you.
Hi,
she'll come back for a girl. I said, she'll come back for a girl. Watch.
Of course.
You're so sweet. Good job, Mama Bear. Good job. Hi, sweetie. Much love. We love our kids around here, Emmanuel. Let's see. Hopefully see you guys in a game. Yeah, I'm going to be April 24th. I'm going to be at the game. Listen to me. September 24th, the game opener. I'm going to be there. I do not have tickets. I apologize. I don't have tickets for the game. I'm going there to meet Raider Nation. So if you want to meet me, you're going to have to find me in the parking lot. I will announce which parking lot it is again next week and for the remainder of the week. I'll put it on a sticky note so I don't keep forgetting it. But September 20. Did I say September 24th? I think it's September 24th. Anyway, I'll let you guys know. And I'm going to be there. Bear, guess what Chiefs fans' favorite kind of cakes are? Patty cakes. Marvin, listen, don't tell that joke anywhere else, okay? I don't want you to lose your cool points. Don't do that. That's very dad jokish. Braves have 70-37 record with Matt Olson. I noticed you make that crack after I plugged your work for you. Okay, try to get you some customers, And what do you do? What do? You punch me in the balls again about Matt Olson. All right. For those of you who don't know, my good friend Bob Standard is a Braves fan, and he traded for my first baseman, Matt Olson, who at the time was an Oakland A's first baseman and a power hitter. And since he has gone on to Atlanta, he's been hitting the ball out of the park like Paul Bunyan and bringing Atlanta many wins. And my good friend Bob likes to troll me about it because he knows that I hate that. Put foots in ya. Casey, come get your husband, okay? Casey, come get your husband. He's losing his points with me. Raphael247, how you doing, man? Welcome to the show. So honestly, guys, I would be less worried about this upcoming season. I really would. I realize, like, okay, Scotty Lutz was one of my viewers who a minute ago said that he's concerned that we're going to take another dump on the season. And, oh, wow, Raphael247, your Batman profile picture is dope. But a lot of people think that we're going to have another, crap season. And I don't believe that, guys. I have a strong sense that we are going to win more games. We are going to improve. I think that Devontae Adams will have another good season. I believe Josh Jacobs will come back and have another good season, may not lead the league in rushing this time because Josh McDaniels, I think, is going to do his darndest to not let him lead the league in rushing. He's going to want to, feature him, but he's also going to want to feature Zamir White and Amir Abdullah and Brandon Bolden and all these other idiots that he brought in, which I don't understand at all. If you got the man and he's leading the league in rushing and now you feel like because you don't want to pay him, you got to go somewhere else. Come on, man. It's not like the guys we brought in are, little kids, they're veterans too. Are you going to let all of them go when they play better and need a new contract? I mean, come on, man. Tanamoku said my niece's nickname is also Bear. I love that. Nice. Let's see. Yeah, the Braves are hot. They've been killing it. Nicholas Maida. What's up, Nicholas? Welcome to the show on Cheryl Maida. Get off your wife's account, young man. What's up, Nicholas? Welcome to the show. Or should I say, Cheryl? You're a good-looking Cheryl. I give it to you, Nicholas. You know what I mean? Uh-oh. Hello! Strikes! So, more importantly, though, I think the running game is going to be fine. I think our offensive line is going to be nice. I think that we're going to move the ball well. I think our Achilles heel is still going to be our defense. Now, in what sense, though? See, I think what's going to happen is I think we're going to get better. I really do. But where I think we're going to get better is directly on the defensive line. So we're going to smash a lot of run games. There's going to be games where we really take other people out of their run game. I guarantee that because the upfront moves we've made on the lines with that kid Jenkins. Oh, God. I mean, did you see him at practice? He is a moose. I mean, dude is just enormous. Okay. So as far as the middle of the line, that's on lockdown now. Okay. So we got this kid Jenkins. He's going to lock down the middle of the line. Now you talk about Tyree Wilson and Max Crosby. Now Chandler Jones came in 10, 15 pounds lighter, looks excited, ready to go, strong as a moose. And then Tyree Wilson has been starting to get mentioned from some of the scouts throughout the league as the guy they think could win Rookie of the Year. So we just got to get him back from his foot thing. I think he had to have some kind of surgery, not unsimilar to what Jimmy Garoppolo had to have, but I think it was a little bit more serious because he's a little bit closer to his surgery than Jimmy Garoppolo, who is much more removed from his surgery, which he had in March. And so hopefully Tyree Wilson comes along with that. If he does, there's a lot of people out there that are saying potential Rookie of the Year potential here. So could be very interesting to see what he does moving forward. Steven Shaw, let's rock. All right, Alexa, resume. That's right. You know what that means when I tell that woman what. All right. I hope everybody had a good night. I hope everyone enjoyed the show. I know I did. Yeah, Tanamoku Tyree Wilson is very close. He should be back very soon. He should play in the preseason, and it should be super interesting to see how that goes. David Fowler! in one more bid. You see, David Fowler knows how to auction. You sprinkle a little bit of sugar in there, intimidate everyone else, and then right at the end, go a little, that's like, he just gave me the kind of money you give to the guy that's the valet that goes to get your Ferrari. You know what I mean? You just toss your keys at him, and then when you come out, you give him a $20 bill in bounds. But you could have given him a 50. But he gave me a 20. I'll take the 20. All right, that is my show. Much love. Now, like I always do, the winner of the show who contributes the most stars will be announced shortly after the show because we don't know who it is because we're still getting bids. Karina! Go get him, though. You see, David Fowler, you see? She's not going to make it easy on you. She's a veteran around here. To the contributor of the most stars tonight until the end of my jammy jam, the Raider Lokes with the custom chrome logos, the Raider Bears whiteout and blackout patch. This is like a $50 package. David Fowler! Okay, now that same valet, that was me. He felt bad for me. He came back and he gave me another 20. So now we're up to 40. So now, normally I would have expected a $50 tip, but 40, all right, I can take that. It must have been a cheap Ferrari. Come on, last bids, let's go. Don't trust him, Corinna. He's going to launch one last missile. Alexa, stop. Okay, I'm just looking at it for 10 seconds. Alexa, play that song again.
I cannot repeat this stream.
Oh, yes, you can. Alexa, play Hide by NASA.
You want me to play Hide by N-A-S-A, right?
Yes.
Hide, Trocola's...
What? How many times do you have to say it?
On Amazon Music.
Wait a minute, now he's throwing quarters at me. David! That's messed up, David. Did you find those under your seat cushion? Huh? Is that what I'm working now? Is that what the quarters? Shout out to our armed forces, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, National Guard for all you do. The energy and love of this show is dedicated to your sacrifice. Active and veteran. Space Force! That's right, Denton Rhodes. You didn't get me, okay? I didn't forget. I'm on top of things tonight. What? More quarters? David! If you throw me quarters, you get quarters. I'm going to go like this. David Fowler. That's all you get for quarters. David Fowler. David Fowler. That's all you get. All right, that's my show. Much love. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. I'll see you soon. Raider Bear Family Page. Yes. Blooper time. Here we go. No, I can't dance.